Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be showing y'all my updated foundation routine, and this is specifically for people with oily skin. Like, girl, we need to get a hold of it. So that's what I'm going to be showing y'all in this video. The products I use are pretty much products I've already had, but I've just like changed up a little bit of things I've been doing with them, stacking on more primers and stuff like that. And I've actually tested this out. I've went out multiple times for hours, and my skin and my makeup did not run anywhere. I was not looking oily, like I just fell into a pool. So I'm like, I have faith in this routine, okay? Something I'm also doing in this video, I'm laying my baby hairs. Like, girl, I never lay edges. Like, I never care enough to lay edges. But since my weave, my install has been getting a little loose and whatnot, I have to. Like, I can't really go without doing it because it's looking pretty bad. It's sliding back. It's, you know, it's moving on back, all right? So, yeah, I lay my edges in this video, and I show y'all how I do that. I'm a beginner at that, y'all. I'm not the edge queen. Like, I don't really do this. But I was like, you know what? Let me give it a try. Also, that's pretty much it for this video. I'm not doing anything major. This is really an everyday makeup routine, but it's like updated, and it's for oily skin. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. Hey y'all, so as always, I'm starting with my Too Faced lip injections in Extreme, and like I said, I like to do this to plump my lips a little bit, and then I'm going into my eyebrows. I'm using my Anastasia DipBrow pomade in the shade Chocolate, and I'm doing my eyebrows off camera because I've done them in enough videos. I use my MAC ProLongwear Concealer, those two shades, on my eyelids to kind of sit as a base for eyeshadow, and even when I'm not wearing eyeshadow, I still use it just so all my makeup blends flawlessly. Next, I'm going in with my Makeup Forever Step 1, my Becca Poreless Primer, and then my Benefit Porefessional Primer, and I use it in that order. Those are all my primers. And I'm using foundation, my Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation, which you can see I've used a lot of it. So as you see right now, my face is like hella ashy, and it's because of all those primers. Now, this is the main like step, and the reason to why the makeup lasts so long is because I use 3 different primers, and I'm using a stick foundation which is made for oily skin. So after using all of these, this really gives me a solid base that's pretty much not going to oil up on me. Next, I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills cream contour, highlight. I'm using the highlight shade, and this formula is extremely dry, but I like to use it because it is dry. Like, some people add oil to it. I don't even add oil to it. I leave it dry as it is so that it helps me not get oily, and it's not like a creamy, you know, oily concealer mix. So I like to use that, and I just blend it out with a beauty blender. I actually use this highlight all over my face, my chin, my forehead, and down my nose. I usually do it on my Cupid's bow, aka my mustache, but I did forget to do that in this video. But either way, that's just where I like to highlight, because sometimes I feel like my mustache area is kind of dark. But yeah, just highlight wherever you like and blend it out. Like I told y'all before in a previous video, now when I highlight my nose, I just do that line and then the dot, like an exclamation mark. And I don't know why, but to me, it just like lifts the nose a little bit. I don't know, I just like doing that better. I'm setting all of this with my Laura Mercier powder. And usually I do use my banana powder, like I mix them, because the banana powder is like a thicker, heavier powder. But honestly, this one keeps me pretty matte, and it is a little lighter. It doesn't like give me like a cake face look. So I've been sticking with this. I pretty much just rotate the powders, honestly. And I know, like, looking at this video, y'all are about to be like, I look hella white, I look like a powder face, all of that. But honestly, these are the steps to staying matte. Like, if you're extremely oily like me and you live in a humid climate, y'all, you have to do this. I've been contouring with this Black Radiance powder for way too long. Like, I need to switch it out. So, yeah. But it's been what's working, so I've been sticking with it. after I finish contouring my face, I like to go in with my L'Oreal Infallible foundation, like setting powder. I dust all the L'Oreal Mercier powder off, and then I just set my face with that L'Oreal Infallible powder. And this basically just brings color back to my face. I no longer contour my nose. Now I just use this foundation powder and just hit the sides of my nose. And it just gives me more of a natural contour, I feel like, instead of using like the darker powders that I was using before. After this, I'm going to darken up my eyebrows like I like to do. I'm going to be using my Tartlette in Bloom palette, the shade Black. And I just like to do like hair strokes in my eyebrow and darken them up. I've been doing this for about a month now, and I just love it. Like, I've been missing my dark brows. And then it's like after I do my foundation, my eyebrows pretty much get washed away in all the makeup and powder anyway, so I like to go back with that. I'm doing my highlighter. I've pretty much stuck with this highlighter. I haven't switched it out because it ain't broke, don't fix it. And yeah, just highlight your whole face. Just go crazy with it. However you feel. It's up to you. Going in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And honestly, y'all, it is better than sex. Like, now, here's the most important step of the entire process. Drown your face in Fix Plus spray, because what that does, it prevents the cakey look and it sets your makeup. These are the products I'm using for my edges. It's not exactly edge control, because like I said, I don't really do my edges, but it's all I had in the house besides black gel. So I'm like, you know what, let me use this. And here, it's pretty much just self-explanatory. You know, lay your baby hairs however you feel comfortable. I'm just like getting a feel of it. Just going to pretty much do basic swoops right here. And then as you're going to see, as I go further down my like edges, it starts to just get too bushy. Like I'm in the weeds. It's just too much going on. So I just start like pushing it all to the back, because I'm like, you know what, it's just too much. It's getting in the way. And I don't want it to look, I don't like my baby hairs to look too heavy, because then it just starts to look wiggy and it just looks fake. It looks like you try too hard. So I like to keep the baby hairs like to a minimum when it comes to doing all of this. So yeah, just licking that back, and this is all your preference, however you like your baby hairs to lay. And also, since I'm using that kinky curl gel, it's like really light, so this, it doesn't like, I just wash it off at night. It doesn't like hold my hair extra hard or whatever. Y'all, I think I have the longest widow's peak in history. Like, if I was to really brush that down, it would just like might as well turn into bangs. Like, it's super long. But yeah, I definitely, this was my first time pretty much laying my baby hairs, and I'm a fan of it, y'all. It really finished the look. Like, it looks so much better, so I'm going to stick with that. Going in with my MAC lip liner in in Cork, which I love this lip liner better than Chestnut, because Chestnut is like darker for my lips, and I'm not even a lip liner girl, so I would prefer something that blends in. Going in with my MAC lipstick in the shade Taupe. And this is like a lipstick and lip combo that I wear pretty much every day. And not even wearing makeup, I wear this. And here's the finished look.